3,000 years ago, the ships of a certain population plying the Mediterranean area heading central Italy. They come from the Middle East. They bring along progress, civilization, and great knowledge. They settle in a land that one day should be the scenario of a great history, the Etruscans. But who were these mysterious people, and why they came to live in those lands? The sequence of peoples anticipating the arrival of the Etruscans is almost endless, but we can try to give them a genealogy. After the migration of the sea peoples and the disappearance of the Hittites, Herodotus tells that Ati, the king of Lydia, due to a terrible famine, was forced to send his son Tyrannus and half of its population towards new lands to live. After a lengthy stop on Lemnos, they reach Italy, where they absorb the Villanovians, an indigenous people. Men of the past gave great value to earth fertility. Tuscany, Tuscia, and Umbria were blessed lands of exceptional abundance and had much varied food. Such a place could not be more suitable for people who had known so much suffering. Fertility and food, in the broadest sense of the term, can be found in every area of the Etruscan culture. From funeral rituals to frescoes, food is a fundamental part of their daily lives, but they go further and develop a spirituality around fecundity. Fertile is the land, and the land is a great mother, dispenser of any valuable thing. Food for the body, but also for the spirit. Rasna, the people of thunder and divination, know that everything is permeated by the divine and have reverence for every expression of nature. They maniacally try to control its power and try to identify its will. Here we find them digging into the ground, ritualistically penetrating it, in order to make it a place of initiation and discovery of the supreme initiate. Roads that link the world of the living with the world of the dead, the Vie Cave, is a repeated pattern everywhere, especially around Bolsena Lake area. They are all facing that point actually. Bolsena Lake, the navel of culture and religion, the Fanum Voltumne, according to some theories, where Luke mourners met once a year in springtime to renew the bond that existed between the 12 city-states. Etruscans can be great metal workers and are good merchants. In fact, they expand their contacts with all the known world. Farther south, near the Tiber River, some affiliates, the Latins, begin to learn Etruscans' arts and knowledge. Romans are little more than primitives for the moment, and the Etruscans are still rulers. But let's look at another fundamental expression of the Etruscan culture, and actually of any culture, the language. According to many scholars, Etruscan language is rooted in a pre-Indo-European language. It has Illyrian Albanian origins, as well as Minoan from Lemnon Island, and from Anatolia too. This work is interdisciplinary. For example, studies on DNA, which show the Anatolian origin of the Etruscans, confirm Herodotus' tales. Many scholars supported Illyrian Albanian theory. Here we mention Zachary Mayani and Mrs. Falaschi, who translated from Etruscan and Minoan to Albanian by many funeral inscriptions. She did nothing but transcribe them and then translate them. Similarity between the two languages is striking above all expectations. Rasnes wrote many books, Roman historians stated. Unfortunately, they all went lost due to Romans' damnatio memoriae and perhaps due to Inquisition, but hopefully in some private library they shall be found one day. Today's scholars can only listen to the stories that Romans tell about Etruscan culture and religion. The only legend that lives on is Tagetes. A child as wise as an old man dictates the Acherontic books, sacred texts about soul's journey. This is Etruscans' Book of the Dead. The enigmatic Etruscans were known to be good astrologers, and their observations indicated 7 eras already passed away. Thus, like all other ancient cultures, they believed in cyclic history. Why do all ancient cultures speak about cyclic history along with the Great Flood? Greeks believed in 4 eras symbolized by 4 metals. Indian Vedas talk about 4 ages. Yet, all these stories are also told by Buddhists, by some Islamic sects, by Hebrew traditions, by Normans, by Chinese, by Hawaiian kahunas, by Mayans. There is still a long list. Evidence of the above said is the discovery of a huge city of 200,000 years ago, found in South Africa, an amazing discovery that shall revolutionize the world concept of human history. Atlantis, Mu, Lemuria, between myth, legend and reality could really have existed, and perhaps the ancient peoples are the survivors of past disasters occurred on the earth. But why talking about all these populations so far away from each other? Well, the Etruscans and their history are part of a larger circle, emerging through past ages. They are among lost spokesmen of a very ancient human history. Etruscans unfold secrets hidden in Mother Earth. They all tell about the symbiosis with nature that we have now betrayed or even forgotten. They predicted with astrology they would have disappeared after 1,000 years, and they did so for real. They left us with a great heritage yet to be discovered.